All right, guys. Well, this is probably as much of a surprise for you as it is for me. We're playing against Yangon FC from Myanmar, and this is the first of the two-leg round in the interzonal playoff or whatever, the AFC Cup. We really could use winning these two rounds. We only got actually a little over 350,000 euros. I was incorrect on the €1 million payoff. I swear that I saw that though last season. So let's see what we can do here. This is another fully professional team. Ndaya with the ball over to Tsai Yuting. Tsai Yuting lumps this forward for Huang Guanda. Of course, Myanmar is not known for having great football. Huang Guanda, and he is surrounded by opposing players. It's taken off of him, but Kader Bamba is back to win that one. It's 0-0 here in the very, very early going. Pretty good crowd here from Mars FC. It's still only late February, and here early in 2029. It's not yet the official beginning of the season. In fact, none of the other teams in our league have any players. Huang Guanda had the ball, and it was stripped away. Mena going over to Tsai Xiangwei. Tsai Xiangwei moves this up, and there's a pass over to Nene, who's behind the defense, and he shoots and scores. That's finally his first goal of the year, and it's 1-0 for Mars FC. So that was a pretty quick and simple way of answering, and we have the advantage, 1-0. We have lost a couple of players already because the transfer window currently is open. The most notable of which is Liu Chunjie, who was taken away by AC Taipei. Despite the fact that we were playing him, and despite the fact that I offered him a contract with money, he took the no money contract from AC Taipei. So we'll try to get him back next time there's a transfer window. I think that we'll be able to when he realizes that that team's not quite as good as ours. But maybe he needs to go over and learn something or whatever they tell you in this game. I don't know. Huang Guando with an excellent job at winning that. Back to Zhen Daoan. Forward to Tsai Xiangwei, whose header is almost in for another goal. That would have been nice if we could get up by a couple goals here. 1-0 still from Mars FC. I haven't yet gone through the squad and figured out exactly what the plan is here for this coming season. So I was actually planning on doing that at the end of this time, thinking that this match wasn't going to come until sometime in April, but no, it's come at the end of February. So we have to sort of play this first and see what happens. And then later, when we're into the bigger off-season period, then we can look and see what we're going to do. And that was really bad from our keeper. Man, that was awful. So what is going on here from Leibolund? Leibolund leaps for this, tries to grab this corner, and he misses horribly. I mean, not really even close, and I'm not sure what's going on. Tsai Yuting decides not to cover his man, and it's 1-1. Tsai Yuting, by the way, is probably not going to be on this club for much longer. Tsai Xiangwei, they're forward to Nene, and Nene has rounded the keeper, and then he misses the shot. Actually, it was deflected, I think, by the defender behind him. And this is going to be Menagong here, taking this corner. Near post, looking for Yu Wei, can't find him, and that's headed away. Anyway, as I said, Tsai Yuting, coaches keep telling me that I need to get rid of him. Nene was right behind his man. Yeah, no, that was knocked away just at the last moment. I would have liked to see Nene actually put that one away instead of sort of tapping it in, but it's okay. One way or another, Tsai Xiangwei's been fouled and there's no call, and so that's the end of that. 1-1 is still the score, and I'm a little bit worried that this is not going to work out so well, and that is really, really bad from whoever that is in the back. Who was that here who just missed the ball completely? Yu Wei. Bamba kicks this forward for Tsai Xiangwei. Ends up back to Kader Bamba, over to Yu Wei now. Yu Wei lumps this forward, looking for Huang Guanda, and finds him. And there is the centering cross. It's knocked away by their defender, and Ndai just barely misses that. That was off the top crossbar. And so we continue to just totally pummel the goal with shots. But yeah, Tsai Yuting's having a bad match. He's going to come off, and he is definitely on watch because if he plays really poorly in the early going, I'll just get rid of him. I don't care if he's the team leader. If you can't play anymore, then we will get rid of you. We have more than enough central defenders who are young, who need experience, and he's like 30. So, if he starts looking like he can't play up at this level, we're going to just find somebody else. Ndaya here comes away with this ball and runs up and takes a shot. It's a good shot, but doesn't have really that much on it. And we are required to, look at another corner here. I thought that we were going to go straight to halftime, but no, it's going to be another corner. And boy, that one just misses and ends up being out for a throw. Menagong with a very good corner. And it was Bamba who almost scored. That was off the post. And here's another throw from Menegong over to Chen Chengju, over to Tsai Shang-wei, and it's Huang Guanda whose header is just wide. And so our offensive attack continues. We're looking pretty good. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about this, and I'm worried that this might not turn out as well as I was hoping. Yeah, we have had a lot of opportunities. Tsai Yuting, you're going to come off. We're going to put the new guy in, Ye Yuwei, who's making all the money. He tells me that he's good. We'll find out. Menegong is finally having a bad match, so it's going to be Wang Xiangwei who comes on for him, and we'll go on to the second half. Always rough to take out Menegong because of what he can do on defense, but it looks like he was just not there today. And it's Ye Yuwei back here over to Ndaye. And so we'll see what happens. Ye Yuwei is on a whole lot of money, I think 250 euros a week, and hasn't really had much of a chance yet to play with the rest of the squad. So he's still not quite integrated. Yu Yuwei over to Ye Yuwei. Ye Yuwei, theoretically at least, has more talent, and that's a good forward pass there to Ndaye, who almost scores. It's knocked out for another corner. So we have a corner once again. It's going to be here from the right side. Zhen Zhaoan's going to take this. He steps back and fires, and Yu Yuwei just can't quite get his head onto that one. And we better be careful because we're going to let them have a break. And fortunately, we are able to prevent that counterattack from materializing. And now let's see if we can get another goal. It's Ndaye wins that over to Chen Chengju. Chen Chengju takes a shot from range and almost scores that. Chen Chengju is another one who we probably should consider not holding on onto the club or keeping on the club any longer. And this is really, really bad. That's Kader Bamba, who does a really poor job and then almost gets himself sent off. If that tackle from behind, that sliding tackle, had actually connected, he wouldn't be on the pitch anymore. And there's Huang Guanda with the header, and unfortunately that misses. So we're still having some trouble, and we're trying to get this in. Let's see if we can send a little bit of a shout out. I'm thinking that we may want to encourage them at this point because we're playing well. We just haven't had much luck. Tsai Yuting, though, had not played well and is going to find himself probably with a fine at the end of this. And it may be the end of the road for him. And there's Tsai Shang-wei. And boy, that was a really good save by the keeper. Another corner's come up as a result, not of that, but of some other thing that we did. And so Zhen Zhaoan's going to take this, knocks this up, over looking for Kader Bamba, can't quite find him. It's Chen Chengju who kicks this over for Ndaye, down to Zhen Zhaoan, and Nene has been knocked down, and there's no call. Zhen Zhaoan now, and his cross is deflected, comes right back to him. Ye Yuwei, over to Ndaye, back to Yu Yuwei, back to Ye Yuwei, and that's going to be sort of the end of that. So we'll take another look here and see. This was... which one is this? Is this that pass to Zhen Zhaoan and then over to Tsai Shang-wei? That's right. And it was a pretty well-developed attack, but Tsai Shang-wei probably should have... we're going to need to make another substitution here in a second. Tsai Shang-wei should have tried to do something with it, and that was really bad. Why did we give up possession there? That was not something we needed to do. Kader Bamba goes back and wins it back for us over to Wang Xiangwei, to Chen Chengju. Back to Bamba. Bamba up to Yu Yuwei, and Yu Yuwei passes this over to Tsai Shang-wei, who I guess is onside, and it's Huang Guanda scoring the goal, putting us up 2-1. And yeah, they're going to call Tsai Shang-wei onside, and so yeah, we'll take it. Two of them are starting to develop quite a partnership, and so 2-1 now, Mars FC with the advantage, and that was a good pass by Yu Yuwei, who I think I was about to take off, and Huang Guanda is right there, and finally we get one over on this keeper. So 2-1 now the score. And let's go take a look here at the tactics. So we do have Yu Yuwei is looking really, really tired. And the question is, Chen Yuting or Zhou Hongyi? We're going to put on Zhou Hongyi. Zhou Hongyi is the one that they keep telling me is not good enough here. That's actually one of the reasons why he didn't start this match. But let's put him in and see what he can do with a couple minutes left. Here's Nene with the corner. And this is lump forward. Ye Yuwei can't quite get onto it. And there's Zhou Hongyi trying to get back. And he does get back just in time. And we'll let them pass it around their side if they want. Let's see if we can prevent them, hopefully, from making much of an attack here. That's what I'd like to see. Tsai Shang-wei almost wins that one, not quite, and Zhou Hongyi has won that over to Chen Chengju, back to Zhou Hongyi, over to Kader Bamba. Tsai Shang-wei now. Forward, and there's Nene behind the defense again, and he scores. So that's number 2 of the match. That should be 4-1. And that is delightful for us. I'm sorry, 3-1 is the score. And we are starting to roll now, and this is exactly the way that we want to do this. Now, when we go back to Myanmar, that'll be tomorrow's match. We'll see if we have any luck there or not. I always worry about this. We're going to a country we've never been to before, and we're playing in a completely foreign environment. We have to hope that nobody gets injured, which is one of the things that we're worried about, and just make sure that we go out there and do a professional job, and we take care of business. And Leibold is able to grab this one, fortunately, and that is the end of that attack. Now it's going to be another attack from them, and Leibold gets it again. So Yangon FC, they look good, but they don't look quite as good as us. This is not that much different from playing against Athletic Club Taipei. Tsai Chang-wei loses the ball. Very good job. And Chen Zhaoan, fortunately for us, is able to win it back and die back to Chen Zhaoan. There's a ball forward for Nene. That was ill-advised because there were 3 guys in front of him. You just basically kicked it to them. And Nene wins this one somehow. Somehow he wins it and then takes a shot from range. Probably could have held on to possession there a little bit instead of just sort of running up with that, but it's fine. Chen Zhaoan loves this one forward, looking for Zhou Hongyi, can't find him, is back, and Dai ends up going back for this. Over to Chen Chengju. Chen Chengju holds it and then passes forward for Tsai Chang, where he's run forward and almost scores. That's barely saved by their keeper. I tell you, if we get a 4th goal here, I would be very, very happy. Chen Zhaoan steps back and now is going to fire. And he's looking far post for one of the 2 little-known defenders that we have, one of the 2 newer guys, and is unable to find anybody. And this has turned into a sort of counterattack, but we're looking good and in good formation. And Chen Zhaoan almost wins this ball and doesn't, but that is the end of their attack. And this was perfect from Chen Chengju, who just stood there for a second and then knocked this forward for Tsai Chang-wei. Again, I mean, we have to get a little bit better. Tsai Chang-wei is still really young. He has to figure out what he's going to do in that situation instead of just running up to the keeper and handing it to him like that. Tsai Chang-wei, though, today, 3 assists, is going to end up being the man of the match. Almost got that goal. Very good performance from him. There's Bamba over to Tsai Chang-wei again, over to Chen Chengju. Chen Chengju is going to play this forward, get the pass in. It's over instead to Wang Xiangwei, who finally gets the pass in over to Nene, and that header is off. We've done that a lot. It doesn't go in a lot. That's the problem, but that's it, and we've won this match 3-1. 3.84 XG to their 0.73. We only had about 50% of the possession, but man, we dominated it, and 11 corners to 1 for them. So it gives you an idea of what we're looking at. 25 shots for us, 12 shots on target. This was a very good performance, and we're doing pretty well. Now let's hope that we can do well again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Talk to you later. Bye.